Entertainment Universe. I've got a lot of things I have to talk about in today's vlog, so bear with me in this vlog today. So, a couple of things. There were a couple of predictions that I made that were accurate this weekend. Now, I'm not saying every single thing I said was right, or because there was probably a lot of stuff that was wrong. The one thing I did get right was the Cincinnati Bengals beat the Kansas City Chiefs 27-24 in overtime. And that I was surprised, just like you guys are all surprised that Kansas City lost. Just like I was surprised that the 49ers, who I've been following for many years, had lost to the Rams 20-17 in the NFC Championship game. Now, I was a little upset to start, but they had a great season. That's what I took away from losing the NFC Championship game. I mean, no one expected them to get to the NFC Championship game. No one expected them to even make the playoffs. I said that before, and I'll say it again. They had an amazing season. And I know they will come back 10 times, 50 times, maybe even 100 times better next season. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with for years to come. Whether it's, just making the wild card game or winning the NFC West. I can't predict the future, but what I can say is that I know good teams when I see them. And I've been a 49ers fan for 10 plus years, maybe even my entire life. Even though I've kind of, faltered off and on between teams from like 2008 to about 2012, I still believed in the 49ers, even though I may not have followed them as closely as I have for the past 10 years. That's something that you guys should know, is that just because I've only followed them for 10 years doesn't necessarily mean I haven't followed them my entire career, my entire life. It just secretively. Now, the second thing I want to talk about before I get into the recap of all the things I've done towards my New Year's resolutions for the first month of the year is on February 12th of this year, we're going to have an Ask Eric, where you can ask me any question that's not sexual related questions or questions related to, asking me to do this video or that video or whatever that may be. I will answer any questions about music. I will answer any questions about books, food, movies, TV shows, maybe a few personal questions, but not too personal. That's what I think we're going to do for my 10th year on YouTube, is we're going to have a whole video dedicated to Ask Eric questions. As long as they're not anything about sex or anything about asking me to do a video like this or to do a video like that. That I will not answer questions like that. So that brings me to the third thing, and the most important thing is I'm going to go run down everything that I've done. Now, I know a lot of you may think that this is ridiculous and I shouldn't be watching this many movies or this many TV shows or doing this, watching these pay-per-views or things of that nature, but I want to just give you kind of a monthly update, like I mentioned before, of all the things I've done in the first month in regards to my New Year's resolutions. So we've done all 31 days of VEDI of 2022. I've watched. I caught up on 31 YouTube channels in the month of January. There's still so much more to go. I've watched 2 TV shows on Netflix and 8 movies. I'm not going to tell you what those 2 shows and movies are. 11 movies I've watched on iTunes. Not going to tell you what those movies are. I've watched 10 movies so far on HBO Max. No shows, no TV shows. I've watched the Royal Rumble. And I've also watched Day 1, which we'll get to in later on later on thing. I've watched 22 movies on DVD. Let's see, what else? Okay, this one is, I've watched 9 movies on Peacock, and I've watched 2 pay-per-views, which is Day 1 and Royal Rumble. That one I will tell you, and that's pretty much it for updates on what I've done for the month. Now, next month, who knows what's going to be the update. It's probably going to have something to do with Ask Eric on my 10th year of being on YouTube. And maybe more movies that I've watched, maybe more TV shows that I've watched, maybe more pay-per-views that I've watched, or, things of that nature. Maybe I'll start reading my first book and finish my first book in February. I can't really tell you for certain that's what I'm going to do, but I'm going to try. And that's all I can do, is try to complete these resolutions. These are resolutions I set for myself. Not you don't have to watch movies if you don't want to. You don't have to watch TV shows if you don't want to. You don't have to watch WWE pay-per-views if you don't want to. You don't have to read books if you don't want to. These are just some things that I thought of that would be great for me to do in the month for the entirety of 2022. This is just kind of an update. And with that being said, we've got 2 birthdays today? Yes, we've got Laura Edwards. I want to wish her a happy birthday. And I want to wish Justin Timberlake a happy birthday today. And I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. And ciao. Bye-bye.